Hello. So a few days ago I released a video called Learning How to Evaluate Operators. Now in that video I kind of didn't give you guys any examples. All I did was tell you guys guidelines on what to look out for without any solid example. Thankfully, at the same time, the CN server released two new operators, Leizi and Ceobe. Me, along with Dreamy and Botzu, were able to come together and do a live stream on the evaluation of these two operators. The live stream is linked down below if you would like to check it all out, but I do have the highlighted portion up after this portion where I'm speaking. Now, the most important thing that I would like you guys to notice is how our opinion changes over time for Leizi. At first we thought she was more of a support type character with her CC, slow, but after some time it was actually so that she was actually damage oriented. And it's really fun to see these things happen where like we come up with these ideas and then we do the damage formulas, we have somebody test it out all at the same time. Usually it's not actually that quick where we get this type of information. Since we're all doing it on text, we're all texting in Discord, and we're doing the testing by ourselves with our own accounts. This time in the live stream, Botzu already got Leizi E2 and Ceobe E2, so we were able to test it out as soon as as we thought of the interactions. It's really nice, and I just thought that this was a great example for you guys to see, even though it didn't really retain to the learning how to evaluate operators video on like how each operator does in their stats and whatnot, but it was actually like the second portion of it where we took all those theories and then we put them all together in the live testing portion. It's honestly really nice to see these types of things, in my opinion, and I just enjoy watching them, and I hope you do too. Anyhow, enough of me talking. Enjoy. Boats, can you turn up the stream?
Yeah, okay, hold on.
There we go. The E2 art, though, poggers. Yeah, this this right here.
Leizi looks so good.
Yeah, this is Leizi, the new operator, the new 5-star operator. I believe she slows upon hit. No. She does like the little chain lightning thingy, right?
Yep, she does chain lightning, and it does a little bit less damage each bounce, but it slows. I think it either stops or slows them. I don't remember which one.
It's a stop effect for 0.2 seconds. AP 80% slow. Stop effect is a slow effect. So she's basically a caster with support capabilities again, right? Single target caster, if I remember correctly.
But she has the cost of a AoE.
She has to cost of 31. Ooh.
Yeah,
okay then.
She's not bad, I don't think. Her skill 2 gets rid of the decrease in damage, and it boosts her attack a little bit. But she's not going to do like a crazy amount of damage. I think even I did the math on it. Even if you max out her skill, I think she gets to about 1500 attack.
1500 attack. 1.5k.
Plus 85% at level 5.
So what I'm interested in right now is like, why do they have such a long cooldown time? It's like, it seems like they're like the usability seems really low with that long ass cooldown. It's a one time and done use. Wait, how long was the skill uptime for though?
35 seconds at max.
35 seconds at max. Dreamy, what's weird is how they don't let her follow the AoE CC caster archetype like Grey and Mustima. Her mechanics is quite unique. Yeah. Do you think that this will become like a whole new line of operators, or she's gonna be a one-time operator use? Like a one-time special operator, kind of like Chen. Dreamy. Or boats. Because
she seems pretty unique. I kind of was figuring she would cost a lot less, but the way she is, she's AoE, but not really.
Mm-hmm. There's quite a number of.
And because of her bouncing damage, like without her skill up, she's not too strong. But when it is up, she does pretty good damage, and she's like Gray, only. I'd say.
What's the range of the bounce, and how many times can it bounce? That's the thing that I want to know right now.
One cell. It's one cell, so it has to be one cell between each one.
I heard one tile only. Is it like a direct one tile in all directions as a radius, or is it like up, down, left, right?
No, like, well, let me
Yeah, let's just demonstrate actually.
Oh, I don't have CE5. I was gonna show CE5 where, you know the backside with the three tanks.
The backside with the three tanks. Okay.
If she kills it, I put her down and she killed the middle one, and then it didn't bounce between the top and the bottom one.
Oh, okay. So it's okay. So it's like one tile range, all around then.
Let me think. What was the map with the big mobs? I can start showing off skills.
CE4, CE5. Oh, 5-10. Would you like to try it on 5-10? That seems like a good map to try it on. Whoops, my bad. There we go. There's a little bit of sound. Let me just turn this down a little bit.
Configure some people.
Turn this up a little bit. Dream and Mike, that two will never be together. Dreamy, somebody's talking about you, makers. What's interesting is her talent and really short CC doesn't work well together. She basically needs help on the slow. Oh yeah, on the topic of the slow, is it like when it jumps between the enemies, is it like instant jump, or does it like take some time to travel? Gray has a 0.6 second slow.
It's got a like a really short travel time.
Really short travel time. So there is some travel. Is Blonde Angelina good? Blonde Angelina. I don't know yet. She does seem very, very versatile. Ceobe. But Botzu right now is going to show us Ceobe and Leizi. Gray has 0.6 slow. What about the other? No, the other supports also have a 0.2 second slow, right? Dreamy? Alright, so let me just move this a little bit smaller. And then we'll put this over here. Here's where it doesn't matter. Alright, so let's show off. Who are we testing right now? Leizi or Ceobe?
I think we'll do Ceobe first.
Okay. So which skill do we have on her right now?
This is skill 3.
This is skill 3, alright. So skill 3 targets lowest defense enemy and also swaps her attack to physical, right? Wait, does it increase her attack time with it too?
It doesn't increase her attack time, but it turns her attack into like a spear shot thing.
Does it penetrate? If only it penetrated.
It does a ton of damage, and the best part about it is it lasts forever. Or not forever, but it lasts for like 70 seconds. It's ridiculous.
M3 skill? Yeah, M3 skill. What I'm wondering... Oh, shoot. That range is actually pretty good. That's actually some nice damage. It really is. Can you click on her for a second, Boats? I want to see what her damage is right now. E2 level 60?
1700. Yeah.
1700, okay. Okay, wait. Is that magic resistance how much she has when skill is on her without skill?
That's with the skill on. But it also is doing some other stuff too.
Alright. Turn this up a little bit. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Yeah, that's some nice damage. Is that shadow effect from hers? Also, it lasts forever.
Yeah, it's like 70 seconds.
This is...
Never mind, 70, it's 60 seconds at max.
It's 50, yeah, 60 seconds at maximum. And the duration is insane, yeah. But like, this just makes you wonder, like, it feels... So we definitely know that hyperglyphs is extending the length of the maps, right? So in chapter 1 to 4, the maps were like 1 minute. In chapter 5, we had like an average of 3 minutes per map, with the boss stages at like 5 minutes. Chapter 6, it was even longer, am I right? Like 4 minutes per map. So we can, I think we can safely assume that all later chapters are going to be quite long, with the boss stages being especially long. Maybe?
I think so. I mean, the biggest thing is that the new maps have like super tanky enemies that just take forever, and they've got mechanics that make them where you can't just insta kill them.
Dreamy, kind of depends on the map, I guess, but it felt like the same as chapter 5 for chapter 6. So, I don't know, it felt a little bit longer for me. Maybe because I was not playing at 2x speed for chapter 6 and everybody was slowed. That might have been why for me. But like, with this new operator, like, what's her initial cooldown? The H stages were definitely long though. Yeah, the H6-4 definitely was long. Maybe that's what they were going for, building her for like those utility stages. Because like, in my opinion, this is the first time we had somebody with like such a diverse skill kit, right? Attacking highest and then attacking lowest, but also prioritizing those that are not blocked. Got bind or silence as a high ground tile operator. It's also a first time, right? The only ranged operator to actually have. Even Snow Sant is only limited to bugs, yeah.
Now I can show the other character?
Yeah, let's show off Leizi. So now this is Leizi. Wait, was there even a slow?
It's a really short slow.
Oh my.
Oh god.
That's not... Yeah, oh shoot. That's... Okay. Yeah, like, you said 0.2, but I didn't think it to be like that. God. Oh my goodness, this is... And it's not synergizing with her talent either. She needs help on the slow. So she really is some... At least her damage is good? Question mark?
It's okay.
Can you show off Ceobe S2? I think we'll do that right after we get done with this stage showing off that thing. Because right now Botzu is the one doing the demonstration, and he has Ceobe on, or Ceobe on. Everybody's dying. She doesn't attack fast either.
Well, that's one of the problems I thought about her character, is that she has to like charge up her staff before she attacks. So even though the attack speed says only like 2 seconds, it feels like a lot longer.
This is this is a little bit, well, mission accomplished anyways, but yeah, what do you guys think? Like, who's the good synergy with her? So I'm thinking right now, like, who do we have?
Really slow, a slow team, maybe. But you'd need to buff her attack or something, or like maybe with Awk or something if you buff.
Her talent boosts her damage on unblocked enemies. So I'm guessing it's people like Feeder and Shaw, right? So Feeder, Shaw, Manticore, and Ethan? Thank you, Flash Ninja, for following. I do appreciate it. Let's try out our S2 then. Ceobe's S2. Nightmare, yeah, Nightmare 2.
Okay.
Although I'm a bit unsure on how long... What do you think, Dreamy? Nightmare? Because what I'm thinking right now is that we can't really use that many caster operators because Leizi herself is also a caster, and that, like, it's really hard to overlap the squares, maybe? What are those tickets for? Those tickets are the event... the event that just... are for the event that just started. But Manticore is probably the most reliable. How about Ethan? Oh, look at your Broca.
Yeah. Let me see what else I can swap out.
Let me move that over to here. Frostleaf slows. Oh, yeah, Frostleaf. So we can actually probably make a stall team now with Manticore, Frostleaf, Leizi, Gray, and all the supports that we have. Estina, Angelina. E2 level 60 already, Whales. Well, Botzu saved up a lot of materials for Ceobe and Leizi. So what was Ceobe's second mechanic again? It was decrease attack speed by how much, and then still deals magic damage, but I can't remember.
It decreases her attack speed really fast. It's pretty nice, I think. It's a lot better with buffs, but I don't really have any buffs, so. I could borrow a Warfare or something.
So she does need buffs. Mustima would be in the stall team too. No. It does say at 33% at max. That means she reduces her attack interval by 2/3. So wait, is it like she wait, if she attacks 1 second, does it mean that she attacks 0.66 seconds, or does it mean that she attacks at 0.33 seconds? Also, Mustima, yes, I'm not sure actually. Mustima has such short arms. 0.33, Dreamy. Oh, okay.
Such short arms.
Mustima has a really short range. Especially with the skill too. I'm not sure how well it will stack. Cause like I honestly thought Leizi's slow would be a lot better than just 2.2 seconds.
Oh yeah, it's not great.
Like if you like if you just compared those two spiders that were moving, there was basically no difference in the tile movement. Maybe it's more useful on enemies like dogs or something like that. Dreamy, Mustima is still an AoE caster after all? Ah, yeah, that is true. I feel like something's missing from Leizi's kit. What do you guys think?
I agree. Her skills are not up enough.
Attack speed, yeah.
And to warrant the and look at how much.
Wait, is she getting? Yeah. Is she not attacking? Like, look at that reset. Is she just not attacking when that happens?
Yep.
Oh my goodness. So that's probably a bug that they're going to fix. Wait, Boats, it actually jumps between squares pretty well.
Yeah, if they're together like this, it jumps a lot. Oh no, there goes. Oh, no, she lives.
Maybe she's a big AA with chain? Yikes, that pre-attack animation is slow? Yeah. The pre-attack animation is pretty slow, and it has the same issue as Shirayuki too. Except with Shirayuki they actually fixed it, but with hey, look at that sword, it's 71. That pre-animation on tax is so long. I agree. Do we have an act to buff? No? That's a little bit unfortunate.
That was what I was looking for.
S1 at max has 100% attack buff, 30% uptime with 30 SP. Wait. So, wait. Perhaps it's not her S2 that we want to use it, but it's S1? Because Lethal Pianist over here just said that... Is she just a DPS caster? Skill 1 at max has 100 plus 100% attack buff, and up 30% uptime with 30 SP. So it basically means 50% uptime under normal conditions. It's Nico? Okay. Hi, Nico. Ooh. How much is the decrease on the chain lightning, by the way? 80% per jump or something like that?
It's something like, it's like a, yeah. 20% per jump.
Dreamy just calculated the uptime of the slow. It's 8% uptime? Oh my gosh. Wait, so both, it's 20%? Like you lose 20%? Or you keep 20% of the damage?
I think you lose 20%. Because the damage isn't that much lower.
Nico said 25% decrease per jump.
Oh yeah, 25% then.
Let me grab my gray notes. This, So what I'm thinking right now is, what situation will Leizi be actually useful? Because, okay, so she has longer arms than Gray, so that's something better, but Gray has way more uptime on the slow. I'm thinking about synergy right now. Who else? This is going to be part of my upcoming new banner review for EN, but I can spoil this a bit. Ooh, spoilers. If you need more debuff potency, then you go for A2. Sorry, let me swap this over to here so that you guys can actually see the action. At peak performance, it will apply stop effect for 1.2 seconds every 1.633 intervals, which translates to 41.8% uptime on the debuff. This is Gray. 30% 30 seconds buff duration, 60% cooldowns, which translates to 33% uptime. Yeah, Gray's honestly really great as an AoE operator, as an AoE slower. And react with her skill 3 is pretty good, no? Maybe. Gray is way better in short, actually? Okay, fair enough. Because, oh my gosh. This feels bad. Like, holy shoot. She could work well with feeder on the top lane in this stage, perhaps. But like, then again, why would I? So here right now, we're starting to delve into the portion where we're thinking about the cost and trade-off. Where would I take Leizi over Gray if like Gray does the stall better? Would I take her over Manticore? Well, they're different classes, so I shouldn't do that comparison. It's like, what does Leizi right now give over Gray? Damage, I would assume? How much more damage does she do? Let me actually check this really quickly. Let's do some quick calculations on damage. Yeah. Browse grid. Let me check Leizi really quick. E2 level 30, I guess.
Oh, I just realized. Gives Manticore some block. That's why she's blocking.
Also, Broca is so cool. I wish I got Broca. Leizi. One block Manticore, what a weird interaction. I do agree. Oh, shoot. Increases attack to 120%. Ooh. Indeed, with actually probably does pretty well, especially how the buff stacks. So Dreamy, Leizi has a plus she has the increased 2% on her talent. So it's stacks multiplicatively with attack buffs. Maybe that's something we can exploit, but it's 20% better. Attack plus 100, plus 30%. Nico, theoretically Leizi would be the damage dealer in the stall team. But, okay, so, Nico, or Lethal Pianist. So, then comes the question of, why not just take a normal DPSer? Because Leizi's stall doesn't really stall for that much. Is that little bit of stall able to make up for the amount of damage that we lose out for a normal DPSer? Well, the thing is, Gray increases his attack speed, and it's also multiplicative to his any attack buffs. Yeah, that is true. Nico, you would have pushers, nightmare slowers, and Leizi adds stop effect, as well as 100% attack on S1 and 120% on talent increase. So basically,
okay, so yeah, the first skill has a lot better uptime, but it's a lot less damage.
I do think S1 is better. Yeah, this is what I'm leaning towards too. Like, skill 1, in my opinion, might be better for general purpose situations. Like, if skill 2 actually had sped up Leizi's attack speed, then I think it would have been fair. But as of right now, it seems like skill 1 is a little bit better, especially with how much uptime it has. In a nutshell, of course, it might be that we have that 60 seconds, which makes it enough to cover both the, Let me move this a little bit. Hey, Glacius. Show Ambriel? Tell that to Botzu. Botzu, do you have Ambriel?
I do, but I don't have her leveled at all.
Oh, that's a little bit unfortunate. So S1.
I think skill 1 or skill 2 on the Ceobe is really good if you have buffs.
Yeah, skill 2 on Ceobe is definitely good. Dreamy, the problem is she doesn't just do her CC roll well. I mean, 41.8% uptime on Gray's debuff versus 8% on Leizi. That's just massive, so you definitely bring her for damage, not slow. So I guess, yeah, like now then I think we need to think about like which single target caster damage. Amiya, does she have more damage than Amiya, or maybe even Skyfire in this situation? Does she deal more damage than them? Because technically speaking, Leizi still kind of performs as an AoE caster, am I right? What do you think, Boats?
I don't. Versus Amiya, I don't think she would do more damage.
I think it's time for a bit of calculations. Okay.
Maybe if it was like if you count everybody together, like multiple enemies, yeah, but not 1 in 10.
But even then, it's like I don't know, because it jumps between 4 people. So then, like, the comparison of the operators would be either like we have 4 people versus 1 person, or in a situation where we have like a whole mob of 8 people or 8 enemies going into that one funnel. It's so weird. like, maybe we don't see it right now because the stages don't allow us to see it. Maybe we'll use her more in CC, but as of right now, I'm not feeling confident with Leizi. Glossius is free? Unfortunately not. Although, look at that damage on on Ceobe. Oh man, such a good operator. "38th Group Army, looking at her cost, she's definitely designed to be an AoE caster, I guess." Like, the thought process is the same, but like, it's like, I feel like they were trying to prevent going to like, hey, so here's a 5-star gray, so we're gonna give a little different mechanic. But at the same time, it's like, I feel like, it's like, why is it 0.2 seconds? It's such a short time. I'm gonna call it Kobe. Kobe known. Fangfire X. Even with multiple enemies, the damage falls off. I think Skyfire would outperform her unless Leizi's S2 is up. Yeah, that too. Even then, Leizi's skill like reduces. Sorry, can only jump up to 4 people. It's not infinite either. This is skill 1, right? Both.
Yep. I'm still low. It's still low level though. It's only like level 5.
I mean, even then, it's like we can already see. Like the skill level doesn't increase. All it does is increase the damage. She attacks so slow. Nico, she just feels lazily designed. Oh no.
Oof. That's a bad pun.
Freaking Nico. Good one. Freaking dad jokes. Oh, it's so... It's like, we definitely know that Cerebus definitely took the spotlight over here. That, like,
yeah,
out of the two, like, Cerebus is definitely better. But
yeah, I really like I like Cerberus's her skill 3 is just so good. It does so much physical damage, and then on top of that you do magic damage. She's a Cerberus waifu.
Yeah, I said it wrong. I said Cerebus. It's Cerberus. It's, yeah. Kobe putting in work S2 best for general purpose. It does seem like that, yes, Fangfire X. So, it's like she really does deal a bunch of damage. Ceobe does a bunch of damage and like has those 3 types of skills. Can we show? Can you use skill 1 for this one? This time, let's see skill 1.
For your Ceobe?
Yeah, for Ceobe. Cerberus. Chaos Dragonbird, Zack's English strikes again. Every single time. Every single time. But honestly, yeah, like, the operator is really, really cool. For Leizi, at least. But, oh my gosh. Why this... Are we missing something? Is there something that we haven't? Like, there's damage department, and then there's that... Oh, Dreamy just came up with the calculations. Leizi S1 burst at peak performance 723. Gitano skill 2 burst at peak performance 517. Gitano has extreme long downtime on skill 2. Yes. That settles it. Leizi is an AoE damage caster. Okay. So I guess we found out our damage caster then. Now that I think of it, even who was it? It was even Skyfire doesn't deal that much damage anyways too, right? What about
she's more crowd control, man.
Nico, what about the comparison to Skyfire? Also, yes, Nico, I'll message you afterwards. So Leizi is the AoE damage caster. Okay. Wait, so Skyfire has even more CC than Leizi? Please. Oh my god, that's gonna be such a meme. Fangfire X, so she's like an AoE caster with less targets and more range. Even then, it's like the range is one extra square, so it's not that much in comparison. Because she averages at 800 plus on skill 2, but Leizi does offer that 8% slow up to... I feel like it's an afterthought now. Like, the slow was just there to bait us. Because, like, we were like, oh, she slows, and then we actually after calculating that, thank you for that, by the way, Dreamy. Actually calculating that, it's like, it's not that much, and now we're like, okay, so she's actually the damage operator, and slow was just a bait all along. Momontai, no problems here. Thank you, Kijo, for following. She's 8% uptime. Dreamy, still though, that's pretty near Ifrit. But I calculated Leizi's DPS while factoring her talent, which is not super reliable. Oh, with unblocked? Oh, look at that tomahawk throw from Ceobe. So do you have the numbers for Skyfire then, Dreamy? I've never calculated Skyfire before because I use her for a stun, not her damage. Let me check. All right, nice. See, like these details are so great when like it's like one person can like so many minds together to like work out how this operator works out. For example, if I only just looked at Arknight's toolbox and never used Leizi, I would have never known that like her slow was that bad. Also, that bind is pretty long too. Da 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 da. Freaking Ceobe. No, you have Indra, boats.
Yeah, Indra's OP.
Cause that's really slow attack really does kill. Zach, did I pull yet? Yes, I did pull. I got Leizi. Sorry, after 40 pulls, I finally got Ceobe. I got Leizi on the first pull. Wait, did I get Leizi on the first pull? Yeah, I got Lapland and Leizi on the first pull. One blue bag, another Lapland, and one Ceobe. Nico. Alright, so she's basically just a... Holy shoot, boats. Chen luck for tomorrow? Maybe, perhaps. I'm not gonna pull for Chen. Okay, so since there's a lot of people here right now, I'm just going to say this, that I suspect that Annihilation 3 is probably coming out next week, because in the Chinese server, we had 2 weeks for Annihilation 3 to come out. Also, well, congratulations, Liz, for getting Indra. Holy shoot, if only my summons for Banner has such good luck. Feels.
Oh, there you go. Do you want me to try any other characters? It'd have to be something I actually have, though.
I'm not sure. Well, if you want, you can show off Chen if you would like to. Chen's about to come out. Saving. Oh my goodness.
Sure. I don't have a skill level 7 Chen yet either.
Oh, Ambriel. Nico's asking for Ambriel. That's so unfortunate, though. Because, like, why did they even add that in the first place? That 8% uptime. doesn't even really stack well with other people too. Show a shop for the event. Oh, is there a shop for the event?
There's not a shop, but there's milestones.
Oh, let's take a look then. Okay, so we got the calculations in. Skyfire S2 burst DPS 659. Skyfire S1 burst DPS is 682. Alright, so yeah, I guess we found out. Why don't I have any operators at level 90? That's not me, this is Boats.
I don't have anybody at level 90 because they just cost so much.
Yeah, they do cost a lot.
It costs a ton.
Leizi definitely has strong AoE damage. Okay, so I guess now we know. Also, thank you, Softest Light, for following. I do appreciate it.
Too bad I don't have anybody with Auk. I could show off Helliger and Auk combo.
That's so... Okay, so we got... So we can say that we got baited all this time, right? Fun fact, you just realized Skyfire S2 is attack scale? Yeah! Like, Skyfire scales really well with attack buffs, but nobody ever uses it because, well... Skyfire shit, by the way. Remember? Whoever said that? It was 3C, right? Did 3C say that? Like, AoE operators are becoming shit after Chapter 4? No, that's not true at all.
There's Swire. Let's see. I can show off a maxed out Swire.
Shoot, maxed out Swire, let's go. What are cafeteria coupons for? They're for getting event furniture, I believe, right, Boats?
I can go back. I'll go back and show the shop after this. But you hit milestones and then there's rewards. It's like there's some basic material stuff.
Is the Leizi S1 calculation factoring the 25% decrease per jump? Dreamy. Asked by Nico. Oh, you're already in there, Dreamy. Single target DPS, of course. Enemies amount differ time to time, so not worth calculating. Okay, fair enough. 25% debuff, so it's like, what, 25? And then... If only I had a calculator on me right now. Not worth calculating, but worth knowing for considering usage based on map. Fair. Spellmont. Fair. The thing is that Skyfire has infinite attack targets, unfair to assess AoE casters by single target standards. Your PC has no calculator? It does, but well, okay, fine. Let's do that really quick. Open up this. Let me do some calculations really quickly. I forgot that PCs have calculators because they're always so hard to use. Let's see. Leizi's S1 burst performance 723. So for the first person that attacks, the 723, the second one's going to be like what? 723 times 0.75. It's going to be 542. And then the next one times 0.75, 406. She does have better DPS and still has a slow Dreamy, so her drop per target is her downside.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, like, it's really hard to compare AoE versus AoE when Leizi has that really weird skill. So, single target damage caster? I guess now we have to go and calculate Amiya, right, Dreamy? Then Skyfire superior. You're gonna calculate the uptime on the stun. The stun's actually pretty wild though. Like it's actually like what? I remember like 20 to 30% uptime at skill 2 and 3 because of like it's really dumb how Skyfire increases so much uptime. Hey Screaming Phoenix Killer, how's it going? Nico, yeah, because Skyfire skill 2 has that ridiculous uptime comparatively. Oh my god. Ooh, might actually get the Nightingale costume actually. Yeah, the Nightingale costume also changes the little minions. Like, look at that. Nice showcase, by the way, Bolts.
Yeah.
21.7. Oh my god. Stun uptime, better than Leizi. And it's a stun too, exactly. Oh my gosh. Lethal PN is 25 SP for 40 seconds, compared to 30 SP for 30 seconds. Skyfire versus Leizi. So who's a must-have for E2 for Annihilation 3? The operators that you like the most. So Silverash, AF Ayala, Angelina, Hoshiguma, Saria. Well, not necessarily the tanks, actually. Lapland, Amiya if you really want to. Platinum, Blue Poison, Exucii, Jessica, Meteorite, Shirayuki. There's just so much, actually, Streaming Phoenix Killer. There's just so many types of strategies for Annihilation 3 that it's really hard to just say it all in once. Yeah, not necessarily must-haves. Exactly what Dreamy is saying. It's like you can clear it without them. You can clear it with all 4 stars too. You can even clear it with 3 stars and a Doberman. So does the party need to be E2? Not necessarily. People have cleared it with E1 max teams, but it does make it significantly easier. If for E2, yeah. Just Firewatch exclamation mark Dupin, yeah. Oh man. So now I guess the question is, how well does Leizi compare on a single target basis compared to Amiya? Because we know that Nightmare is definitely not a good comparison in terms of damage. Doberman strats Fangfire X, yeah. I don't know Amiya's average DPS is not burst. 700 plus DPS? Is that with skill 1, Dreamy?
I don't think I have enough DPS.
Okay. Yeah, you probably don't. Like, all of these guys are magic resistance. Burst DPS is definitely higher. I do agree, especially with that skill 2. You're actually doing pretty fine, Bullets. She's stronger on single, Amiya? Yeah. Do you think she's a nice in-between? Oh god, Ceobe is so cute! Do you guys hear that? Da, 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 da. Well, I guess... do you think she's a nice in-between? Single target and AoE caster? But her cost... Like, why is her cost not in between then? $200 IQ S3? Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
What do you think, Boats?
For what?
Leizi is like, okay, so all in all, Leizi does not have more CC than Skyfire. She does have slightly more DPS on single target, or maybe even 2 targets for compared to Skyfire. She has around the same DPS as Amiya for damage, with an 8% uptime of slow. Do you think that she's a good in-between of damage and utility? Even for the cost that she costs, which is 31.
I don't think so. I think I would rather have just about any other AoE slow, like Angie, like compared to Angie or
Estina?
I guess Angie's kind of cheap. Yeah, Estina would be a better comparison. Like, there's no contest between like the slows and the damage. I think even Estina would do way more damage and a way better slow.
Fangfire X. It's interesting how Skyfire does more damage to blocked enemies, and Leizi does more damage to unblocked enemies. Oh, that is true too. With the 40% buff upon the skill. I mean, I guess Leizi definitely complements a kiting composition, so she's super niche. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, I guess we all know what's gonna happen to her. She's gonna be shit, am I right? I'm saying this in full sarcasm, by the way. Oh my gosh. Like Nightmares on CC event, probably? Yeah, like, as of right now, I think the best thing is to wait for Contingency Contract 2? Contingency contract, thank you, boats. Contingency Contract 2, and we'll be able to find out what, like, the full use of her. Maybe.
Out of all the skills so far, I really like skill 3 the best on
Leizi, on Ceobe? Yeah.
I want to say Kobe.
Kobe. At some point, we're just going to be calling her Kobe. Nico, dealing extra damage to unblocked enemies feels like a gimmick that's supposed to show people Nian's not needed. Oh, now that's an interesting thought. Maybe. Probably. What's Contingency Contract? A really hard stage that a lot of us are looking forward to, and not looking forward to at the same time because of how hard it was. It basically tests how good your pool of operators are, and how balanced your team is. So in Contingency Contract, you weren't able to just press Silverash's skill 3 and call it a day. If that is to serve as any representation. Yeet! God, look at that yeet stick.
That's so much better than me trying to just like hit it for 10 minutes with exercise.
Yeah. Liz, Pisco, is there any way to get potential road tokens on the 6 stars in the Chinese server? Apart from farming the red certificates, no. Need Aya to pass F. Pin. Even with Aya Fayala, it wasn't Aya to clear actually. It was actually pretty hard even with Aya Fayala too. Because again, it tested how many operators you had, not a certain type, not a certain operator. Does the red certificate shop reset? It does, but not in the normal sense of resetting. The Hypergriff or Yostar will make a great announcement on the red ticket shops. Mendix, has anybody utilized Swire's potential yet? She seems to be the new savage in terms of shitting on. Dreamy, would you like to have a word on this? Has anybody utilized Swire's potential yet? She seems to be the new savage in terms of shitting on. Dreamy, oh Swire. So we're trying really hard. But Swire is just so really niche to use in my opinion. Like, okay. So the first thing about Swire, in my opinion... Oh, Jimmy, I won't spoil it. She will be on my next guide though. Okay, so we can look forward to that. So I'll just say my own thoughts on Swire right now. So she can... If you take it up into into accounting how much she can buff, her tile is actually pretty good. Although it only seems like a plus 30% buff, but because it's an AoE buff to every single operator within her damage range, as long as you have that choke point of operators, you will be able to do a lot of burst damage, especially with Silverash, because the time on his skill 2, Swire's skill 2 lines up with Silverash's skill 3. Not to mention you have all these other burst guards like Chen and maybe even Siege. Like, it's melee. It's not guards, but it's actually melee. So there's that potential over there where even though the buff doesn't seem that much, it's not single target. So you can apply it to everybody around. Now, I'm unsure whether or not you should calculate it like this, but because of her range, you're able to fit in every single other operator on the field, on the map, into her range, which is 9 operators in total, assuming that the map can hold 10 operators in total. So that's basically 30% for every single one of the people that are on the field. So it's like, theoretically speaking, a plus 240% overall. But because of how Arknights designs its maps, you won't be using a full melee team unless you're actually memeing it out. Pun. You'll be using, like, you might be able to use Saria for the healing and call it a day, but like in actuality you're probably just gonna use a medic for the actual healing, so that's one person that doesn't get the buff. You're probably gonna need an anti-air sniper, so that's maybe another person that doesn't get the buff. So then Swire goes into like it's like all the little things that stack up against her. It's like, at what point does Swire become shite? At what point does she actually become good with the buff that she has? But Silverash skill 3 is an attack scaling? That too, like, it works great with Siege, it works great with Savage, that I'll say for sure. Should count even for Lapland and those like her, yeah. The operator has a melee tag, they count for Swire's talent, yup. Nico, I think the issue comes down to you need attack scaling melee operators to make her buff worth using. Savage, Siege, and Chen. Yeah. Hera, are you done with Ceobe analysis? Or yeah, we're pretty much done. Like, although we've been talking about, I think we've been talking about Leizi this whole time. Am I right, Hera?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. All right, let's get back to Ceobe then. Boats, what do you think?
I think most of the time you're probably gonna want skill 3 on Ceobe unless you have a lot of buffs, and then you could use skill 2 for, because the difference between skill 2 and skill 3 is magic damage, right?
Yes.
So skill 2 is pure magic, and then skill 3 is like a mix.
Yes.
Because it's the physical damage for most of it, and then you convert some part of their armor into magic damage as well.
Wait, I thought skill 3 doesn't have the talent anymore though.
Are you sure it doesn't have the talent?
Yeah, because I read it on the because I was reading it from the source files. Not the source files, not the translation, but like, you know, the little operator thing that they have? Here, let me see if I can find it really quickly. So if I remember correctly, the little detail on her skill 3 was that it removes her talent. Let me click this up really quick. And then go back to here. So you think that Ceobe's skill 3 is going to be more useful? Well, I think skill 2 is more usable. Alright, so here's...
I think skill 3 is just... it does so much damage, and it has such good uptime.
Because like right over here, I'm translating. When the skill is on, Ceobe's attack range extends, attack increases, and type of damage turns into physical. Will prioritize the enemy with the lowest defense. Also, deactivates her special talent. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I just read it wrong then. I'm a dumbass. Okay, never mind. I just fucking read it wrong. I'm a dumbass. Nope. Never mind that. Okay, skill 3 is really good then. It reads silence. Yeah, thank you, Nico. That was just me being dumb. What about you, Dreamy? Do you think that skill 2 or skill 3 is better? Like, we know that skill 1's definitely the niche pick for when we actually need that stall. But then it's like on a Chinese is stuff too, I feel. Let me reread stuff? Alright. Because right now, I think that skill 1 is better because it just deals magic damage and it targets the one with the highest defense. That's probably who I want to use it for as an as a person that uses swords and platinum, which have really high defense, really high physical damage. Piska, are there any units you M3 more than one of their skills? Yes, actually. Ceobe is probably going to be my first one that I M3 all 3 of her skills. But Manticore, I Mastery 3 her skill 1 and skill 2 for Manticore. I think I'm also going to M3 both Angelina's skill 2 and skill 3. I think those are the only 2 operators.
Angie's skill 2?
Yeah, Angelina's skill 2 actually frags out pretty well. Opinions on Platinum versus Blue Poison. Platinum I like better because she has extended range and deals higher physical damage per shot. Blue Poison for when I have a lot of enemies that I would like to take down. So like if I'm getting overrun by a mob of air mob, by the way, not single air mob, but like there's like 3 drones coming at me at the same time, I would use Blue Poison. But Platinum overall I like better, especially with that uptime. Is it worth M3ing skill 2 and skill 3 for AF Ayala? Both, actually. But a lot of people prefer skill 2 because of the inconstant.
Yeah, I prefer skill 2.
Yeah, skill 2 for AF Ayala probably a little bit better. Also, look at Hilager at the corner over here. So you think...
Maybe I can try one of the hard ones.
Wait, do you have... Boats, do you have swords?
Yep, I do.
Do you have her skill 2 M3, skill 3 M3?
Only M2.
Mastery wise, Exucia's skill 2 is skill 3 is your priority. I do agree. Skill 3 is probably your best bet because skill 2 and skill 3 are pretty much the same, honestly. The only thing is that you can't really time skill 3. So that's something you might have to work around with for Exucii. Alright, so I like skill 2 better, Botsu's like skill 3 better. Maybe because I like to use swords so much, and that they overlap if that happens, because swords with that 3.4k hit.
If you maxed out Ceobe though, she'd do like
2.7 per hit.
Yeah, 2.7. And considering how long it is and the extra range, she just got a lot more versatile than, and you add on to the silence on top of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought that was pretty good.
Skill 3 just looks cool though, Nico. Oh, Jimmy. I think skill 2 and skill 3 are equally good, but skill 3 has much more potential because if there's going to be any armor, if there's barely any armor, her DPS is going to be insane.
Yeah, but she converts armor. It's pretty good.
Well, if there's barely any armor, because it does decrease her attack speed, right? She still does that thing with armor.
Skill 3 doesn't increase. Skill 3 doesn't decrease attack speed.
Can we test Ceobe's talent with skill 3 on an armored enemy? Botzu, could you test it on... Shoot, who should we test it on? Does anybody have, like, high armor? Like, actually high armor, so that she can't pin it? Not really, right? No?
Let me try this one. I think this stage has some high armor enemies.
P-Scout, try 5-7 drone. 600 defense is high enough, right? Nope, not really. If I wanted 600 defense, I would just go for 2-1. Yeah, it's 2.7k damage. So you think skill 3 is better? Wait, what? How much uptime does skill 3 have again? 60 versus 80?
60 seconds.
And 80 ramp up? Okay, never mind that. Wait, then what's skill 1? Reduce interval, prioritize... Oh, it doesn't... Oh, it doesn't increase her attack. Skill 2 doesn't increase her attack, it just reduces interval to 33%. So it takes... So it just makes... Oh, so it's basically a 300% buff? 33% attack speed. 1 second to 0.33. I don't know, but that increased range too on 300% scaling buff. Yeah. Hera, will Ceobe's damage suppress Eo's in general? If we're ignoring Eo's huge AoE range in skill 3. For a single target, I think so, yes, Hera. Cause like Ea has, well, the good thing about Ea Fayala is that even with Ceobe in the mix, she's still good because Ea Fayala does AoE damage with her skill 2. So then we know for sure that she's definitely not gonna be taken over, or however you call it in English. Like Ea's still, sheep's still relevant. How often is Mustima used in CN? Nope, not power crept at all, Muscle Cop. AFAL is not going to be is not power crept yet. I would assume Kobe's skill 2 would outscale Aya's skill 2 with support. Even without support, I think like on a single target damage situation, Kobe would have better damage. Also, how often is Mustima used in ZN? I can't say for sure because I haven't seen anybody really use her that much. Hey Ainz, how's it going? Dreamy, Boats, how often are Mustima used? Is Mustima used?
Not that much. Mainly because their cooldowns are really long.
Pretty niche, yeah. Especially that skill 2, remember? That like, what? How many seconds was it? It's like 3 seconds? 3 seconds of bind with like 30 or 40 seconds of cooldown?
Oh, there's a giant tank.
Oh, power creep, thank you, yeah. Hera, just to, so to speak, Aya's... Yeah, Aya's not going to change because she has the AoE, Hera. Yeah. Yeah, even with the addition of Ceobe, or Ceobe, as the Japanese pronunciation goes, AFAL is still relevant because she has that pseudo AoE option. So yes, Ceobe does really nice damage, yes. It's just that right now she's attacking mages with magic, so she's not going to deal that much damage. 7 seconds at M3, wasn't it? Maybe for Mustima. Just call her da 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 da. I swear we're probably gonna get a meme reversing like the da 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 song thingy. Oh, there we go. 7 seconds the Walda, 50 seconds cooldown on Mustima. Yeah, that's really niche. Skill 3 seems good versus armor. Those guys have 16k HP. Well, it turns her damage to physical upon a skill 3. Fangfire X. Ceobe's attack turns into physical upon skill 3, which is the whole issue. Why I don't really like skill 3 is because it's physical. Like, if it was magical, it would have been awesome for me. But it's physical, and I already have swords. So it's like, it's in that weird place where... Ooh! I just thought of interaction. What, like... Ceobe's talent, does it affect by... well, that's gone. That's a goner. Does it affect... Does her talent affect the 40% dependent on the true value of their defense, or is it dependent on the current value of their defense? So if I were to use Ifrit to hit them with that debuff... Yeah, GG bots. Really hard stage, yeah. Welcome to what was this, 6-1? 5-1?
Yeah. Oops. Didn't bring enough magic damage. And I forgot the spear guys.
S3. What do you... shoot. Now I want to test this out. Do you have anybody that lowers defense?
I have Pram, but I don't know. She's not E2 yet.
No, we just need that that minus defense buff, because okay. So here's my question right now. Her talent, Ceobe's talent deals 40% of the enemy's defense as extra additional magic damage. So is that physical armor their true physical armor or their current physical armor? So if I were to have a 500 defense enemy and Ceobe hits them, I would theoretically have 200 extra 200 extra arts damage, right? If I were to have Ifrit with their skill 2 M3, which decreases the enemy's armor to 200, would Ceobe still deal 200 damage, or would she deal 40% of that 200? Would she deal 40% of 500, or would she deal 40% of 200 defense?
I'd guess if it was, it'd probably be the current armor.
It would probably be the current one, right? I would assume that, but like I would kind of like to test. But it's so hard to test too. It's like how do we test this thing? It's like we don't see damage numbers. I'd assume it's relative to the current armor. Yeah, that's the safe assumption. Man, imagine if it's true armor value though. That would be insane.
Alright, let me try Pram next. Let's see.
How do we even tell the difference with no damage numbers? We look at the health bar for the damage Fanfire X. So like, you can, like, for example, without the debuff, you might be able to kill them. Wait, actually no, because you decrease the defense and at the same time. You would deal more damage to Banan, and then that, if it was 800 defense, you 2,700 plus 420.
Super future maps.
Muscle Kapoor, who are units that would be justifiable for whaling in your opinion? Aya Fayal and Silver Ash. Other than that, in my opinion, not really, unless you really like that operator. I personally really like Swartz, and I will probably be whaling for her. But if you say like she's a must-have, not really, no. Like even AFAL and Silverash are not really must-haves. Is that HX even possible to do with free-to-plays? Probably not anymore. Baku. Oh, free-to-play mean 3 and 4 stars? Well, with 4 stars, you can probably clear it. Maybe, probably. Alright. So, conclusion is that freaking Ceobe is a great operator and Leizi's a lot more niche than we expected her to be. Safe assumption. Is Swartz a must-have for higher level CC? she seems to be a must-have for CC25, it seems, yeah. Although a lot of people cleared CC without swords too, Inri. Dreamy, somebody did a full 4-star clear on H6-4. Okay, that's nice to hear. Do you think Ceobe is willing for it if you have other 6-star scasters and snipers? I like her design a lot. I think, yes, it's really versatile if you think about it. Like, her first one is for stall teams. A lot of people like stall teams. Unfortunately, Rez wasn't able to come here today. But if we had Rez, we would probably hear about the synergy between her and Manticore with all the other people like Feeder, Shaw, and maybe even the pool operators. At which episode does it stop increasing in difficulty? No, chapter 5 is around the end of it. Like, after that, they don't really increase the difficulty of the maps through levels, but rather through mechanics of the maps. Averager 7Z. Red Prem, I agree. That synergy of that guy on the top lane and Ceobe, yep. Try using just magic damage with a defense buffer like Meteor. Prem and Infert also debuff resistance, so the damage will increase either way with them. Yeah, it's really dreamy, but skill 2 probably still has more DPS on extremely high armor. Yeah. What would be the breakpoint? Around like what, 1000 armor? Peace Cut, what level were units when you managed to clear chapter 5? E1 max. And then I had Siege at E2 level 90 because I really like Siege, but I was noob back then, so like I heavily relied on Siege. Dreamy, 3k armor Kappa? Would it really be that huge? I feel like 1.5k armor would be enough to like break the balance, am I right? Or even 1k armor, even though that doesn't really seem that often. Skill 2 gives you like 400 extra damage per second. Curious Mirror. Just heavily rely on Silver Ash for 5 head. Dreamy, well, one thing for sure, if you're using attack buffer, skill 2 all the way. Oh yeah, definitely, actually. It's per attack. 400. Okay, per attack, not per second. Okay. So that's actually pretty good, yeah. What's the attack interval? Yeah, 32%. Also, thank you for showcasing boats. I wouldn't have been able to do this because...
Yeah, no problem. Oh god, that's not good.
Everybody's dying! Who's the operator on the far right? That is Nien, the very first limited operator in this game. Oh my. The duel on top. Oh god, that's actually a lot of damage. Oh no. Press that Nightingale skill! Oh man. Yep, that is the Nightingale costume for Halloween 2019.
Yep.
Are rates higher than 2% for limited? Nope.
GG.
GG's. Alright. I felt like we learned a lot today on the 2 new operators. Like, at least for me, I learned so much about Leizi. Like, I would have thought she would have been support, but no, she's actually damage with a little bit of support. And awesome freaking skin. Why? Oh my god, why do the operatives have such good skins?
So good, though.
Yeah, the art's so good. Dreamy 8% slow uptime. Kapa. Oh my gosh. So meme.
Too bad.
Lazy, not actually lazy. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, she.
And she.
I don't know how much better it would be if maxed her skills out.
Wait. So wait. Both. Can you take a look at Angelina E2 and then take a look at Ceobe E2? Like, I saw something really interesting over there. The freaking magic resistance on Ceobe is super high. It's 25 for Angelina. The bottom left one. Can you point at it for a second, Boats? Right over here. That's the magic resistance, 25. So you have a 25% damage reduction already for a support. Supports are known for their damage reduction in magic resistance. Like, even Pramnix has 25 on E2 too. But like, look at, well, not Lazy. Lazy 20% is pretty good, but that's the average mage one. Ceobe has 35%. Wait, what? Where was it?
You were looking at it with Nightingale next to her.
Wait, is that why she had 35%?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm a fucking dumbass then. I saw 35%. I was like, wait, what the hell? Why is that so high? Okay, never mind. I just failed to notice Nightingale. Nice, Cal. Fuck me, am I right? You're on Chinese version? Yes, this is the Chinese version. Yep, I'm a laughing stock. See, not even I know everything. 35% attack is a dum-dum once again. Yeah. Nice piece, yeah.
GG.
Oh, man. But yeah, I think Zach's brain isn't working. 5 heading.
So sad I don't have E2 red. So sad.
He's tired of this, yeah. Red E2 is awesome though.
One day.
Yeah, one day. Soon, TM. You barely have any materials left. Alright. So I think that's probably the end of the stream. I think we've gone over the operator quite a lot. And
I'm missing, I think, 4 6-star and 3 5-star.
Oh wait, Botzu, have you tested Nien on Quora to make it 5 block? Could we do that really quickly?
Sure.
Please cut Chen stream when? Friday probably. Like I won't be doing chapter 5 until the cuz like we have a lot of time, right? Unless Annihilation 3. Well, even then Annihilation 3 doesn't count on chapter 5, so not even E2 red say but Dreamy saying not even E2 red shake my head fake red fan.
And it's potential 6 red too. And I don't have her E2.
You really should. Red's so good on E2.
I don't know why. I even have waifu E2, and I'm not a big fan of her either.
What the hell? Votes! Alright, let's test out Nien and Quora then really quickly before. What does Red get on E2? Well, she just gets stats. Like, stats on Red is really, really great just because of how squishy Red is, to say. Do we have any news for Annihilation 3? Is it next week? No, but to give a comparison, for Annihilation 3, it came out 2 weeks after Chapter 5 came out on the CN server. So since Yostar is speeding stuff up, they're probably going to release it next week. That's my guess. Chaos Driver disgusting times 3. Oh, look at Siege just fragging out. Alright. I think that Annihilation 3 would come out with the Hoshiguma banner. Yup, that's when it comes out. Part 2 of Lungmen. I'm not okay with the speed. I have to skip Chen. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the speed really is killing. Oh, 5 block! There we go. Look at that defense. 1,700. Oh my gosh. 5 block. Freaking hell. 5 block, 1.7k defense. Doesn't even take any damage from the freaking explosion of the spiders. Oh man. Is there an event coming up soon? Probably. Like, we still have Obsidian Festival. This game needs an auto competition for Siege for Vanguard 6-star slot. It does. Like, wait, actually, we haven't even gotten a second 6-star Vanguard, haven't we? Lol. Boats, what do you think we're gonna get the 6-star Vanguard? Dreamy, Myrtle. Freaking. Imagine if Myrtle was actually a 6-star though, like with 6-star stats, but the same kit. Oh my gosh. What is Obsidian Festival? It's the event where Swartz, Helager, friggin' Glacius, Ceylon, Astasia come out. That's the event where, yeah.
Yeah, and you get DDD.
Oh, freaking DDD, the song, yeah. Where's
there's bands and stuff, fake bands they made for the event.
Yeah, free Ceylon, right? Yep, free Ceylon. She's a free unit that's heals. Oh, yeah, great heals meme.
Yeah. I hope when they rerun it, they give us Alive Until Sunset, the band members as characters.
Oh man, I really hope so too. Nice heals, Kappa. Yeah, freaking such a low attack, but like such a great kit though. Like for Ceylon. All right.
Yeah.
I think it's time to wrap it up. Again, thank you guys all for coming. Especially thank you for Dreaming for doing the calculations. Thank you for Boats for giving us some feedback and also showing us the E2. Couldn't have done it without you. Unfortunately, Rez wasn't able to come here today, or we would have been able to hear a lot more on the specialist side of things, the specialist and meme, so to speak, kind of things. Again, thank you all for coming. Thank you, Dreamy. Thank you, Boats. I'll see you guys next time, alright?